Hi class, welcome to Math 230 Calculus 3 online for summer 2020. My name is Matthew Sokol and I'll be your instructor for the course. What I want to do in this lecture, this video here, is I just want to give you an introduction to the course, kind of talk about how it's structured, where everything is located, and how your grade will be determined, and just walk you through this Blackboard classroom. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do when you log into the classroom is you're going to enter in the announcement section. In this section here, I'll post weekly announcements for you, kind of let you know where you should be working, what you should be working on, and any information that's relevant to the class. I'll also send these announcements to you via email, so you'll get it not only in this classroom, but via email. Okay, over here, all these tabs are important for our course. So I want to go through each of them individually and talk about them. All right, so the next tab under here is the course syllabus, obviously self-explanatory. This is our course syllabus is located. There's a file version of the course syllabus. If you click here, it'll download and open up a PDF for you there. I've also got it here in the classroom for you. Okay, let me go through the important stuff in the syllabus for you. So as I said, my name is Matthew Sokol. I've been a full-time math instructor for about 12 years now. Prior to this, I worked as an analyst in state government, and before that I was a statistician for Lockheed Martin for a bit. But needless to say, I really enjoy teaching, and after my time in government and private industry, got into teaching and haven't looked back since. Okay, if you ever need to get in contact with me, here's my email. I check it pretty regularly, and if you ever struggle in the course and want to set up a time to talk through concepts, shoot me an email. We can set a time to meet via Zoom. Okay, course materials. All right, this course is going to be using the Calculus textbook by Stewart. The main location of the textbook is actually an e-text, and your homework will be using this system called WebAssign. I'll talk about WebAssign in a second, but it is incredibly important that you get access to WebAssign, that you purchase the access code to WebAssign on the first day of class. Okay, that's one of the first things you should do. All right, I'll let you read the course description on your own, but there's a lot of great topics that we're going to cover over the course. And here you can see our topic outline, like what sections we're going to cover in the textbook. So we're going to start in Chapter 10, covering parametric equations and polar coordinates. Chapters 12 and 13 are next. They're about vectors. If you've studied calc-based physics, you probably have done a lot with vectors already. Chapter 14 next, we'll talk about partial derivatives. So you've heard the word derivatives before from your calculus courses. What is a partial derivative? We'll learn about that in this class. Then we'll move into Chapter 15, talking about integrals. Here you'll see we're talking about multiple integrals. So in Calc 1, Calc 2, you did single integrals. In this class, we're going to do double and triple integrals. And then the last thing we're going to end the course on in Chapter 16 is vector calculus. Okay, what you're probably interested in right now is how your grade will be determined in the course. All right, your grade is made up of two things, exams and homework. All of this graded work is going to be completed in the WebAssign system. Okay, I will walk you through the WebAssign system next, but let me just talk about the grades first. All right, so there's two exams in this class, a midterm and a final, both completed in WebAssign. Each of these exams is worth 125 points. So the midterm is going to cover chapters 10, 12, 13, and 14. So all the vector stuff, parametric equations, and the partial derivatives. And then the final is just going to cover chapters 15 and 16. Okay, so those are not, the final's not cumulative. On top of your two exams, there's 10 graded homework assignments in the course. These homeworks are already all posted in WebAssign for you to complete, and each homework is worth 75 points. So you can see here, a little bit of a typo right there, sorry, but you can see here what sections in the textbook are covered on each homework assignment. So I tried to keep the homework assignments somewhere between, roughly, some are more, some are less, but roughly around 3 or 4 sections in the textbook. Okay, so how will your grade be determined? Well, there's two exams worth 125 points each, so they total 250 points. 10 homeworks worth 75 points each, so there's 750 total points. So there's 1,000 total points in the class. So all I'm going to do to determine your grade is add up all the points you have. Say you score 800. I'll divide that by 1,000. You'll have an 80%. You'll get a B in the course. All right. Next up here, what you'll see here is you'll see this WebAssign start page. Click on this. There's a link right here to our WebAssign page. When you go to enroll in WebAssign, okay, you're going to need this code right here. This is our course code. This is incredibly important. So you'll click on this link. You'll click on this thing that says enter class code, and you will put our class code here. Okay, and then you'll follow the instructions from there to enroll in the course. All right, after you do that, you'll be logged into the course, and this is what the course will look like. Okay, when you log straight in, what you'll see here is you'll have every single assignment for the course is already posted for you to complete. They're all due the last day of class, so class ends July 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All your exams and everything are open until that day. So I accept late work up until that moment. Okay, I do want to stress this though. Because I accept work all the way up into the end of class, I'm not going to accept late work past that for any reason whatsoever. Okay, I know this sounds harsh, but if you decided to wait until the last week of course to do everything and then can't get it done, that was a risk you took. You know, that's on you. All right, your textbook is also in here. So you can see this, click this thing called My eBooks. And it'll load it right up. And so when we're covering a certain section in the course, you can follow this. Like, oh, we're in chapter 15. And you can, you know, go to the whatever section you want in chapter 15 and read it. Okay. So make sure day one you sign in, you register in WebAssign and get into the course. Okay, incredibly important. All right, after the WebAssign tab, there's this course info and frequently asked questions tab. Okay, any general frequently asked questions that I have, it's all posted here for you. I also have down here a suggested schedule that you should follow each week. You know, we're a 5-week course, and our last week of the class is a truncated, only goes to Thursday the 23rd. I highly suggest you keep with this schedule. Don't deviate from it. Don't fall behind. It's so easy on an online self-paced course to do that. Please make sure you at the very least, stick to the schedule. You can work ahead as far as you want, but at the very least, you should stay with this. All right, after that, there's a discussion boards here. I have a general questions form. If you ever have any questions you want to ask me, you can post them right here. I'll try to get to it within 24 hours at the latest. Generally, I'll check it every morning and answer your questions there. One of the first things you should do, being this an online course, I post this little welcome forum here. It's just for you to post, like, just, you know, basic hello about yourself, maybe some tidbits, you know, what your major is, what you want to do when you finish college, things like that. I posted my bio here for you. You can take a look and read up on it, and just you don't have to do this, but I posted a picture of myself and my beautiful wife here for just so you can know who this person talking to you is. Okay, on top of that, the last tab here that's really important is this one that's called Course Lectures. Okay, when you go, you know, being an online course, a lot of it is you kind of consuming materials on your own. So what I've done is I've recorded a bunch of lectures here for you to watch. So when you're ready to start the course, you go, okay, I'm ready to go into section 10.1. So you'll go into my course lectures tab, click on chapters 10. You'll go here. This is my lecture on section 10.1. I have a PowerPoint for this section, so you should download that PowerPoint and then click in here. And you'll see that I've written a little lecture up. And then at the end of that there's this video that I've recorded. And what the video I recorded talks about is that attached PowerPoint. And let me click on this. Hi, class.
This lecture
and hopefully you can hear me talking over that PowerPoint for you.
2 + 1 gets me.
As we go into further sections, of the course. Let me get there. Let me go into chapter 14. Once you get into some of these later sections, click on the chain rule here. You'll see that I'll do a little lecture here introducing the topic, and then generally what I'll also do on top of that is provide you additional videos from third parties that I've looked through and I highly recommend just for additional examples for you. Also, whenever you read through a lecture and you see a hyperlink to an additional page, I highly encourage you to click this hyperlink and read through this additional lecture here. All right, what this lecture here does is kind of cover exactly what I wrote down, typed up, but it provides a few more examples for you to look through. Okay. After that, from there, it's pretty much a self-paced course. So you can complete the homeworks and watch the lectures at your own pace. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be checking the classroom every day. And I look forward to working with you all in the coming weeks. I hope this intro video helped.